Hello everyone, this is Mahantesh Bhapri. Welcome to this video. In this video, we will learn a beautiful poem, Buttoo, and it's written by Toru Dutt. Buttoo is another name for Ekalavya, a beautiful character which is known for sacrifice, and this character mainly we find in the epic called Mahabharata. So as you know all this story you might have seen this story in Mahabharata serial, or you might have read it in the book or in story book. So the complete poem mainly tells us the sacrifice of Ekalavya or Buttoo, right? So before we start this present poem, I request everyone to subscribe our channel by pressing red colored subscribe button which is on your screen. Okay, if you are watching our channel for the first time, so please subscribe our channel and get connected with the world of learning. Right, dear children? So let's go to the poet and get more and more information about poet Toru Dutt. Page number 124. Are you ready, dear children? Please open your textbook, page number 124. Note on the poet. Toru Dutt was born on March 4, 1856 in Bengal. So she was born in 1856 on March 4. So where she was born? She was born in Bengal. Now that Bengal is called West Bengal state. And died on August 30, 1877 in the prime of her youth at 21. When she was just 21 years old, she died. She died in 1877, just when she was 21 years old. She is often called Keats of Indo-English literature. She is compared to Keats, who was a great poet. So her poem, we can see mystic elements in her poems as we find in Keats' poems. She was a natural linguist. She used the language linguistically. We can easily recite, we can easily enjoy beautiful words and beautiful images also. And in her short life became proficient in Bengali, English, French, and later on Sanskrit. So she was well proficient or well versed, and she knew so many languages like Bengali, English, French, and later she practiced even Sanskrit. So if a person has strong will, he can do anything. He or she can do anything. So this is the example with Toru Dutt. She left behind an impressive collection of prose and poetry. So she wrote many prose stories and she wrote many beautiful poems which are even which are read even today, and they have got a greater impact or impress on the readers. Her two novels, The Unfinished Bayanca are The Young Spanish Maiden, written in English. So she wrote two novels, Unfinished Bayanca or The Spanish Maiden. Actually, this was written in French, and D Journal at Modensel D Orvas, written in French. Actually, it is written in French and later it was translated into English. Were based outside India with Indian protagonists. So this is this this novel or this book mainly focuses on the life outside India. Her poetry comprises a chef gleaned in French fields, consisting of her translations into English. So she translated many works of French language, especially a chef gleaned in French fields. So she translated this book into English. And ancient ballads and legends of Hindustan. So she wrote a beautiful book called Ancient Ballads and Legends of Hindustan. So those legends were just from mouth to mouth, and she recorded in the form of poems, stories, which compiles her translations and adaptations from Sanskrit literature. So she took them from Sanskrit literature and she translated them into simple English. Her collection of Sanskrit translations, Ancient Ballads and Legends of Hindustan, was published posthumously. Posthumously means after her death. So it was published after her death in 1882. So, dear children, if you find that book anywhere, which book? Ancient Ballads and Legends of Hindustan, please read it. It's a fine book. You can enjoy a lot. Many beautiful characters, many beautiful short stories and poems in that book. So, let's go to the poem. What is the name of the poem, dear children? Buttoo. It's written by Torudat. Okay, you can see how Ekalavya or Buttoo learnt skill of archeries, though Dronacharya refused to teach him. He learnt by himself. So if a person has got strong willpower, he can do anything. So this we can learn from the story of Buttoo. So let's read it. We find many beautiful characters in Ramayana and Mahabharata. So the character of Buttoo is one of the best character which represents sacrifice. So let's read. O Master, unto thee I came to learn thy science, name or help I had not, so was driven with shame, and here I learn all by myself, and still as master the rever. For who so great in archery, lo, all my inspiration here, and all my knowledge is from here. If I am master, how thou hast finished thy course, give me my due. Let all past be dead and past, henceforth be ties between us and new. All that I have, O master mine, all I shall conquer by my skill. Gladly shall I to thee resign. Let me but know thy gracious will. Is it a promise? Yeah, I swear. So long as I have breath and life, to give thee all thou will. Be aware, rash promise ever ends in strife. Thou art my master. Ask, oh ask. From thee my inspiration came. Thou can't set too hard a task, nor aught refuse I free from blame. If it so, Arjuna and youth were dumb. For thy sake, loud I ask and clear, give me, O youth, thy right hand thumb. I promised in my faithfulness, no equal ever shall there be. To thee, Arjuna, and I press for this sad recompense for thee. Glanced and sharp knife, one moment high, the severed thumb was on the sword. There was no tear in Buttoo's eye. He left the matter with his God. For this, said Dronacharya, fame shall sound thy praise from sea to sea, and men shall ever link thy name with self-help, truth, and modesty. It's a fine poem. Let's enjoy. O Master, unto thee I came. So, Buttoo or Ekalavya once went to a great guru in Mahabharata, that was Dronacharya. Once Buttoo or Ekalavya went to Dronacharya and he asked, please teach him the science of archery. Science of archery. Science means here archery. Science means here art of archery. ಬಿಲ್ಲು ವಿದ್ಯೆ, ಬಿಲ್ಲು ವಿದ್ಯೆಯ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನವನ್ನ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಕಲಿಸ್ಕೊಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. So he asked, please teach him your science of archery. Name or fell. So Dronacharya refused. Dronacharya did not agree to teach archery to Buttoo because Buttoo belongs to lower caste or lower section of the society. Dronacharya refused. He refused and he humiliated. He insulted Buttoo that he had no ability to learn archery. Buttoo ಕಲಿಸೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವನ ಕೆಳಜಾತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹುಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ, ಕೆಳವರ್ಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಹುಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ದ್ರೋಣಾಚಾರ್ಯ ಅವರು ಬುಟ್ಟೋನ್ಗೆ ಬಿಲ್ವಿದ್ಯೆಯನ್ನು ಕಲಿಸೋದಿಲ್ಲ. I had not so was driven with shame. So Buttoo went with shame, but he had strong willpower that he decided to himself learn himself. And here I learn all myself. So here you can see he made the image of his Guru Dronacharya, and before that Guru he learnt all the skills himself. And here I learn all by myself. Buttoo tells here that he learned all skills of archery himself by practice. So practice makes man perfect. So go on practicing, dear children. Many new things you can easily have mastery, right? And still as master the rever. Still, I rever means respect. Rever means respect. Still, though Buttoo did not learn anything from Dronacharya, Guru, the master, still he had got great respect for whom? Dronacharya, because with his inspiration, before his image, before his statue, he learned so many things. So this is what about first stanza. For who so great in archery? So gradually, slowly he became so great in archery. He learned so many skills. Lo, all my inspiration here. So Buttoo told that he learned all skills of archery himself by practice with Guru's inspiration. Inspiration, protsaha. And all my knowledge is from thee. So he tells, after learning skills of archery, he met Dronacharya and he told everything to Dronacharya. So he told, I prepared your statue. Before your statue, I learned all the skills. All my knowledge is from you. So he told that whatever knowledge I got, that is from you, dear master, he told. If I am master, how thou hast. So if I have learned so many things now, so it's because of you, master Dronacharya, he told. Finished thy course. Anyhow, I finished the course of archery. Give me my dues. So Dronacharya asked his due. Due means fees. Due means fees, we can say recompense. Guru Dakshina, we can say. Guru Dakshina. So Dronacharya asked Guru Dakshina or recompense from Buttoo. What might be the reason behind it? Let's learn. Let all the past be dead and past. Dronacharya said, all the past be dead. All the past, let it go. Henceforth, be ties between us new. So let's refresh our relations, Dronacharya told. All that I have, O master mine. So Buttoo told that whatever I learned, that is from you, master. Whatever you want, you ask, definitely I would give you. Buttoo told. And all I shall conquer by my skill. All I shall conquer, I conquered, I achieved this skill because of you, master. You can ask anything. Gladly shall I to thee resign. Resign means offer, give. So Bhutto told that definitely I would resign, means I would offer you whatever you want, gladly, happily. Let me but know thy gracious will. So Bhutto asked, what is your will? Please tell. Definitely I will. I promise you that definitely I would fulfill. Is it a promise? Yeah, I swear. So Dronacharya asked again to Bhutto that, can you give me promise? Can you promise? Yeah, so long as I have breath and life. Bhutto was a great fellow. Eklavya was a great fellow. He told that as long as I have my breath and life, I fulfill this promise, he said. To give thee all, thou will be aware. So give this happily. Rash promise ever ends strife. So rash promise, whenever you promise in angry mood, it ends in strife. Strife means trouble, or we can say quarrel. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಸಿಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿದ್ದ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಪ್ರಾಮಿಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಮುಂದೆ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಗೊಂದಲ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಜಗಳ ಆಗ್ಬಹುದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ದ್ರೋಣಾಚಾರ್ಯ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ, ದೋ ಆರ್ಟ್ ಮೈ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್, ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಓ ಆಸ್ಕ್. Bhutto told that you are my master, you can ask anything, he said. From thee my inspiration came. I got inspiration from you and learned so many things. You can ask so many as you feel, he said. Thou cannot set too hard task, and nor ought refuse I free from blame. So if I do not give you, offer you anything, so don't ask too many things, he again said. But Dronacharya told that you should not blame me afterwards. ನನ್ನನ್ನು ನೀನು ಶಪಿಸಬಾರದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. If it be so, Arjuna here, Arjuna and youth were dumb. See, if it be so, Arjuna here. So if Arjuna hears or sees this, definitely he will be dumbfounded. ಅರ್ಜುನನಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಮಾತು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ ದ್ರೋಣಾಚಾರ್ಯ ಅವ್ರು, ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ನಿನ್ನನ್ನು ಜಗತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠ ಬಿಲ್ಲು ವಿದ್ಯೆಗಾರನನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿನೇ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಬುಟ್ಟೋನನ್ನ ಈ ಒಂದು ಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ನಾನು ಫೀಸ್ ಕೊಡು, ಗುರುದಕ್ಷಿಣೆ ಕೊಡು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಏನಾಗಿತ್ತು ಆ ಗುರುದಕ್ಷಿಣೆ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಫಾರ್ ದೈ ಸೇಕ್ ಲವ್ಡ್ ಐ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್, ಗಿವ್ ಮೀ ಓ ಯೂತ್ ದೈ ರೈಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಥಂಬ್. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಲೈನ್. ದ್ರೋಣಾಚಾರ್ಯ ಆಸ್ಕ್ಡ್ Bhutto that kindly give your right hand thumb. Right hand thumb you can give. So it's my Guru Dakshina. What was Guru Dakshina recompensed or dues? Give Bhutto's right hand thumb. ಬಲಗೈ ಹೆಬ್ಬೆರಳನ್ನು ಕೊಡು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. I promised in my faithfulness no equal ever shall there be to thee, Arjuna. So Dronacharya promised Arjuna that I would make you greatest archer in the world. ಜಗತ್ತಿನ ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠ ಬಿಲ್ಲುಗಾರನನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಯಾರು ಇರಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಾಮಿಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. And I press for sad recompense for this. So this might be sad recompense or Guru Dakshina. ಇದು ಕೆಟ್ಟ ಅನಿಸಬಹುದು, ಅದು ನಾನು ಪ್ರಾಮಿಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ನಾನು ಕೊಡು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ದ್ರೋಣಾಚಾರ್ಯ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. So if Bhutto gives that right thumb, he could not use, or he could not use his arrow or bows. So it is the right hand thumb. With the help of right hand thumb only we can use bows and arrows. ತನ್ನ ಬಲಗೈ ಹೆಬ್ಬೆರಳಿಂದ ಮಾತ್ರ ಬಿಲ್ಲು ಬಾಣವನ್ನು ಹೂಡಬಹುದು, ಬಳಸಬಹುದು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅದನ್ನೇ ನಾನು ಇಸ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಅವನ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಳಸ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಗುರು ದ್ರೋಣಾಚಾರ್ಯ ಅವರು ಇದನ್ನ ಪಡೆದುಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ. Glance at the sharp knife one moment high. So Bhutto had got a sharp knife. Within a moment, the severed thumb was on the sword. Severed means cut. He cut his right hand thumb. He cut his right hand thumb. ಬಲಗೈ ಹೆಬ್ಬೆರಳನ್ನು ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಅದು ಕ್ಷಣಾರ್ಧದಲ್ಲಿ ಭೂಮಿಯ ಮೇಲೆ, ಹುಲ್ಲಿನ ಮೇಲೆ ಬೀಳುತ್ತದೆ. There was no tear in Bhutto's eyes. So there were no tear, no sad face, no sad recompense in his eyes. ರೈಟ್. ಅವನ ಕಣ್ಣುಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ನೋವಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. He left matter with his God. He tributed or he contributed it to his God Dronacharya. For this said Drona, fame shall sound thy praise from sea to sea. Please underline. Dronacharya told that your name and fame will be there as long as sea, this earth, water will be there. So your name will be spread to sea. ಸಮುದ್ರದಾದ್ಯಂತ ಭೂಮಿ ಇರುವವರೆಗೂ ನಿನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. And men shall ever link thy name with self-help. So your name will be taken with respect that sacrifice or self-help. ಸ್ವಂತವಾಗಿ ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೊಂಡದ್ದು ತ್ಯಾಗಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಿನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಇರ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. Truth and modesty. You promised your truth and your modesty. What were the good qualities of Buttoo? Self-help, truth and modesty. So he learned archery, self-help. So this is needed, dear children. So learn so many things, self-help. So try to cultivate good qualities, truth and modesty in your life. So this we can learn from the story Buttoo or the poem Buttoo. So dear children, please read this story, this poem once, twice. It is very easy, and try to write summary question. Summary question can be asked, and some important questions can be asked. How does Buttoo learn archery? Why did he learn? And what was the promise of Dronacharya? And all some double inverted comma lines can be asked for RC, reference to context, and try to answer all the questions which are given at the end. They are very easy, and the poem is very easy. Try to learn it and try to practice writing summary, and you can get out marks in this poem. There is a possibility of getting out, and while writing long question, try to add some 2 or 3 poetic lines, important lines from the poem, so that you can impress your examiner and get good marks in the examination. So thank you, dear children, for watching this video and learning together. Please share our videos. If you find our videos are informative, please share our videos to your friends, so that they can easily learn so many things, right? So let's meet in the next video with a new topic, and till then, please take care, and do not forget to subscribe our channel and get connected with the world of learning easily, and joyful learning you can enjoy. So thanks a lot.